Hey guys, anyway, welcome to the orientation topic number 6. And today, what I'm going to mention is what are the English language courses that is available in London House of English. Just to let you guys know, we caters all kinds of English for adults and also for the students. And for students, we classify as academic English, and for adults, we normally classify as social English. Let's talk about academic English programs that we available for all the students. As you can see, we have different levels too, just like many other English schools. We have the courses for lower elementary, we have courses for higher elementary, and we have courses for intermediate to advanced level for the students. And as you can see, these classes basically helps the student in the four skills, that is listening, speaking, writing, and reading. So as CEFR Center, we call it Common European Framework of References, CEFR Center, we cater to help the students in these four skills. And besides the social, the academic English that we offer in these three levels, whether you are we will gauge whether the student is from Chinese private school, whether it's from government school. We do not enroll a student based on their age, but we base on their levels. That means we find that if a student which is 15 years old, and if he or she is in the lower elementary, we will just put him into that level. And instead of putting them in Form 3 and all the Form 3 students would be together. No, we don't do that. We enroll the student based on their current level. As I mentioned again, based on the current level, so to make sure they can learn from their level and we'll have to gauge them to see their progress in the program. Some students came in not just to strengthen their English language, but they would like to take up, because they are asked to take up certain international examinations or either local tests or examinations. When I say international examinations are like Cambridge English, they have to participate at Cambridge English intermediate during their key stage 4, or we say year 10. If they are studying in the international school at year 10, they have to take the Cambridge English examination in the ordinary level. Or either some of them are going for the Pearson test in English because they would like to travel overseas for studies. Or either some students came in to understand and to prepare themselves better for IELTS, International English Language System, like IELTS, International English Language Testing System. I'm sorry. And of course, besides that, we also have local public school students who are in the matriculations or either the STPM or even in the first year or second year of the uni in the public universities. They have to participate the MUET English test. We call the Malaysia University English Test, MUET. So we do caters for this, for all the tests and examinations. We do caters preparation courses for these students too. So if you come across any students who called you and to engage with you and telling them that they would like to strengthen the English, yes, they can go for the general academic English program. If they would like to go for, if they are telling you they are preparing for their, they would like to prepare for their international exam like IELTS, PTE, or Cambridge, yes, we will explain to them what are the programs that we can available for them, the preparation English program for them. And of course, we come into, if the students will come in to tell you that they have to qualify for their MUET, and yes, we have to, we will cater this program for them too. But of course, you have to take note. For international test and for local examination or local test, there is always a grade that required by their uni or either by their college. So we need to ask the students what kind of grade they require before we help them and we enroll them or prepare them for the test. For example, as I mentioned, like IELTS, we have from band 1 to 9. If a student will come to you and say they require a band 6.5 minimum, then we have to tell them how we're going to help them to prepare them for this. But if a student is currently at level band 3, it's not easy to help them to get band 6.5. So we have to gauge them. And that's why the assessment test has to come in, or we have to assess the students' English proficiency before we commit to it. So take note on that. Now let's come to the next range of programs that we have for the adults. As I mentioned, for adults, basically they are learning social English, or we call the general English. And here we have but very different from, a little bit different from the academic English. We have much lower level for the adults to learn English. We have adults who totally do not understand a single word in English, but of course some of them do understand the alphabets for A to Z, but for them to speak a little word, a simple word, they couldn't. They even have pronunciation problems. So we do cater English courses for support level, which is students or adults who do not understand English but would like to start from the very, very beginning. We used to call the support level. And then we have the lower elementary, where students or adults were able to speak a word or two in English, like good morning, good afternoon, but they couldn't speak a proper sentence, and we have the lower elementary level for them. And yet we also have the higher elementary, like in academic. Very different is that for general English, this we only teach them the daily usage, what they need, the words they need for the daily life. Very different from academic English, for general English. And then we have the intermediate level for the adults. So as you can see, and we also have the proceeding to the advanced level too, because we do have adults who are executive bankers, who are even lawyers who like to improve their English, because most of the civil servant lawyers, they speak very good in Malay, and they would like to improve and upgrade the English to a better terminology, so they would like to take the advanced level. And we also have English for adults in special fields. And what do you mean by English for special fields? Like English for hospitality, English for workplace, English for business communication, English for financial, English for import-export, English for commercial writing, and even for Chinese educated or Malay educated businessmen who wanted to learn simple business English terms, okay, in the very beginning. And yet we do cater that. But for special fields, normally London House of English will cater this program for them under one-to-one, or we say it in a private class. And of course, you can see that our effective rate is very, very high for London House of English. And I'm not complimenting my own school, but we do have a lot of referrals who come into us, whether they are academic students or whether they are adults. And most importantly, why? It's not just we provide good curriculum, English language curriculum, or good English language lesson plans, but we provide fantastic services for the learners. Because as you can see, we are not a consultant that just provide an English course for them. But throughout the duration, throughout the course, throughout the duration of the course, we have to look into their progress. We have to look into any assistance they require. Okay, I give you a very simple example. Now during the COVID, I have students who wanted to improve their English, but we are catering a lot of Zoom classes. And these students find that Zoom is not as effective as what they want, because they might find that the elementary level, the teachers might spend more time in analyzing, elaborating. So they would like to have more physical class. So to assist these special students, we try to help them by engaging a teacher to provide them extra services for them. And this is something not many schools were able to, because this will incur extra cost. But for London House of English, we find that this is essential, because if the passing rate is high, we get very good referrals. And that is why London House of English is one of the renowned schools that most of the public, they would like to come forward to inquire. Okay, anyway, this is my topic number 6. I look forward to see you guys again for topic number 7 to 10. And have a good day. Bye. Cheers.